Hi, and welcome to the VidCast of September 18th, 2012. We're here at Full Moon. My name is Charles Band, and we're in a weird corner of Full Moon where it's actually our conference room, and it's painted red. I'm not sure why, probably for blood. But here is a poster that I'm very proud of. This picture, Puppet Master 10, not X, because X really means Roman numeral 10. Puppet Master 10 Access Rising is our 10th Puppet Master film. Comes out in October, which is in a few short weeks from now. Really proud of the film. It's the first one I've directed. I mean, I invented the series and I've been close to it for over 20 years, but I thought it was time that I'd get behind the camera and maybe breathe a little extra magic in life, especially into the puppets. So I hope I did a good job. And I wanted to be in here also because this is one of my favorite old magic posters, which I collect. This is about 90 years old. And it means the cutter of heads. So here you have this really nasty guy. Chick's head is cut off with blood, and here's her head on a dish. So, you know, people were weird back then. Hey, people were weird hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. There were people who enjoyed the macabre, who enjoyed, stepping away from their normal life, whatever it was, much simpler back then, and watching or reading something really weird. Of course, they couldn't watch anything, but they, literature and music and weird art that was sort of on the dark side. So anyway, we got the new and the old. And what else can I say? Full Moon is really exploding. I mean, in so many different ways. We're up to maybe a movie every 5 or 6 weeks. I'm really proud of that. Proud of the recent releases, Dead Want Women and Killjoy Goes to Hell. And right after Puppet Master 10 Access Rising, we have Real Evil, which turned out great. It's a found footage film. I'm about to shoot a movie called Ooga Booga, which is totally, I warn you, non-PC. So put on your humor hat and realize we're having some fun with a lot of different things when you see this bizarro movie. After that, Unlucky Charms. And then next year, we're hoping to make finally a great subspecies film. I'd love to do a Bride of the Head of the Family. I'm looking forward to that. And we got some surprises, so I can't talk about everything right now, but just keep tuned to Full Moon. Keep tuned to Full Moon Horror. And one more thing I'm really excited about is we're about to launch sometime in the next few weeks, definitely by Halloween, an app we've been working on called the Grindhouse. So it's actually grindhouseflix.com. The site isn't up yet, but it will be. The apps will be available, iPad, iPhone, Droid, the whole shebang. And what this is really is a collection. It's a streaming movie service, much like a baby little Netflix, but these are movies you will definitely not find on Netflix. Subscription price is going to be real cheap, like $4.99. And we're going to offer up just tons of weird movies, some of which you may have seen years ago, some I'm sure you haven't seen. Some of them are made in Europe, made in France, made in Italy, women in prison movies, Nazi films, bizarre films, many compilation films, which are great at parties. You don't have to watch a whole 90-minute film. These are clips, and clips work, you can put them on a wall while you guys are doing whatever you do, So it's an interesting collection of films that are truly grindhouse films, films made in the early 80s, the 70s, the 60s. They've got that grindhouse vibe. And for those of you who don't know what grindhouse is, grindhouse were these real cheap movie houses back in the day before video, before really anything that you would go to for a quarter, or depending on the time. I guess they were even a dime back in the days. And you would see third, fourth run, and sometimes third and fourth and fifth rate movies. But they were hilarious, These were like the really lurid monster movies, again, crime movies, gangster movies, epics, women in prison, Nazi women in prison, you name it. They were all being made at that time. And these pictures today are really hilarious to watch. So we've been licensing and acquiring. Of course, I made some myself, weird ones like Film Gore and other bizarro movies that you've probably already seen on the site for sale as a DVD. But the app's going to be great because it'll be really cheap. We'll start off with at least 20, 25 movies, and that's for $4 or $5. And then every month we're going to add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 films that we're going to be finding all over the place to further entertain you. So you'll be hearing more about this soon, Grindhouse Flix. And that's it. I hope everything's going well for you guys. I'm sure we'll talk before October, but I think October is going to be a great month. I'm really excited to hear what you guys think about Puppet Master, the new Puppet Master. Other than that, just have a good time and be safe. Ciao.